Hey guys, Lady Liberty Stacker. It is Wednesday evening, January 18th, 2017, and I am back with you for another pickup. And I also have a question leading into a discussion, and I have some things to show you that I had discovered kind of on my own, and then I got an email. But first things first, I want to show you my pickup here. I took advantage of the government deal put up by Silver by the Ounce last week. These were two 10th ounce 2016 Wedgetail Gold Eagles at Spot. And I think Modern Coin Mart, which is actually a division now of government, had this deal last fall, and I took advantage of it and got a couple of the Wedgetail Eagles. Well, I did again take advantage of it, and I picked up two. They had a 2 limit per household. And let's see if I can actually show you this under the magnifier. Try to get it. It is a 1/10 of an ounce. It is designed by John Mercanti. There is a mintage of 10,000, and this is the first year of issue. So now I've got 4 of these, and hopefully they will do well because it's a limited mintage. So great deal. Thanks again to Silver by the Ounce for putting this up. And I never was really thrilled with this design, but I'm going to have to, it's hard to kind of get it and show it with the magnifying glass. So I'm just going to go ahead and try to zoom in here on my cell phone camera. And do it like this. But anyways, you guys have seen these. You know what they're all about. It's 2 more 10th ounces to the stack, and now it puts me over 19 ounces. And my goal is to try to get to 20 ounces by the end of the year. I know that sounds like not that much, but I will be doing my job transition this year, and I've got to be mindful of how I spend my money. So until I land on my feet again, I just have to be very selective in what I do. And spot deals for coins like this are definitely a win-win purchase. Built-in equity automatically. I bought these for $116.37 a piece, and spot at the time was around $118, about $2 per coin more than what I paid for these. So at any rate, that's what I have here. And also Kitty has joined us and hanging out. Can you say hello? Hello? Yes, you're a good boy. All right, so he's kind of hanging out with us. My next thing is I was going over my stack and inventorying everything, making sure things were insured or taken off the policy that I had sold. And one of my big purchases in 2015 was this PCGS MS69 First Strike Gold Libertad. It's a gorgeous coin. I paid a small fortune for it, so I'm going to have to kind of hang on to this for a while. Hope it'll do something. But it's a beautiful coin. And when I bought it, I just had the impression that the mintage numbers are going to be very, very low. And they weren't as low as I anticipated, but it is a gorgeous coin. Now, just recently, we'll put it down for just a minute. Just recently, let me see if I can get this camera set up a little bit better so I can, I'll pause it. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I am back. And I was looking, I use AppMex to track my purchases and how they're doing, what they're worth currently, and I put in what I paid, the date I paid, where I got it from, and sometimes I have to change the description because it's not exactly what AppMex says it is, because they don't always have exactly what I purchased, but I try to keep an inventory this way, and it actually helps out quite a bit. One thing I did notice, I noticed that, I'm trying to zoom in here, if you can see there on the left, right over there, 2015 Mexico 1 ounce gold Libertad MS70 Ngc is actually worth right now $1,649.99. So that's the retail sales price. And then if you look down at the next line, a 2015 1 ounce gold Libertad MS70 from PCGS is worth $1556.40. And same coin, different grading service. And why would PCGS be worth less? Now, from a lot of folks in the precious metals community, they do say that PCGS is better for American coinage or U.S. coins, and NGC is better for world coins and foreign coins. And that may very well be true, but that was a little unsettling for me. I'm thinking, well, gee, maybe I should cross over my Libertad. It is rated a first strike. But I got to thinking about that, thinking maybe I could just add some value to it. So here, I'm going to be back to my article here on... Okay, let me go back to... Here's an article, and see if I can back the camera out just a little bit. By NGC, came in on an email, and I want to read this, start reading the article a little bit to you. I'll put the link below in the description, and you're probably not going to be seeing this till sometime on Thursday, January 19th, because I have to upload, and the upload times here are really, really slow. But anyway, I'll start reading this article to you. It says, in November, I announced that PCGS certified coins would no longer be eligible for inclusion in the popular NGC registry. I received many positive comments from those who have closely followed graded coin populations and prices. Others asked me why. What is the difference between NGC and PCGS? Let me show you. Over the past 5 years or so, now he goes on here, I'm not going to read that part, but he goes on and he explains how the populations have drastically increased on, MS69, MS70 coinage, and where, some of these coins have dropped thousands and thousands of dollars in value. And let me go ahead and kind of show you. Let's see. They have populations. Here's a 1912 S Liberty nickel, and it started out, it was an MS66, and it had a value of $37,375 back in January of 2012. And then it plummeted in January 2017 to $3,525 because of the population. And there weren't very many of them back in 2012, but there were a lot more of them in 2017, and it made the value go way, way down. That is crazy. And they go through a bunch of different coins, and it basically kind of has the same pattern of... And these are Gold Eagle, a 1945 S Walking Liberty $half. You have a 1995 W Silver Eagle. It was worth $86,655 in 2013, and it's down to $18,800. I don't know about you guys, but if I had, if I bought a coin that I thought had low population, and all of a sudden, boom, it just explodes in the next 5 years, I wouldn't be happy. I would not be happy at all about that. So I don't know what they're doing over there at PCGS, but it doesn't bode well for them, or in this article goes on to say coin collectors in general in the community. And it goes on with example after example. Here's one, 1986 Silver Eagle, PCGS MS70. Population was 3 in February 8, 2013. Had a value of $21,150 at auction. In September of 2016, it had, I don't know if you can see that. I'll try to, there you go. In September 7, 2016, it had a population of 64, which exploded, and it dropped the value down to $1,645. That is crazy. So I got to thinking, gee, I wonder what the population is on my Libertad. So I'll try to find it for you. Here it is. I've got it. Let me see if I can hold the camera there. 2015 Onza first strike population. And I'll go ahead and set the tripod down again. This is kind of tricky to do. But that's what I have in MS69. And there are 11 MS69s and 9 MS70s. And it's interesting because you saw on my APMEX inventory that the MS70 is selling for $1,600 right now. And the MS69 is selling for 14, like the high 1480s. It's interesting though, back in 2015 when I bought it, I paid $14.98 for it. Well, the MS70 at the time was going for about $2,300, $2,400 at that time. Well, if I had purchased it at that time, I would be livid now seeing that the retail value of it has dropped all the way down to $1,600. So, I don't know. But the population was identical then as it is now. 11 69s and 9 70s. What's interesting is there is, on the one above it, let's see if I can show you, that is just a regular, let me go ahead and move it over, Onza Gold, not a first strike. I bought the first strike, but this is an Onza Gold, and there's 13 of them at an MS69 and 60 of them at a 70. So that one really exploded. Who knows? Now, you know, my question is this. Do I just keep it with PCGS as a first strike, or do I take my chances and send it in for a crossover with NGC? I don't think I'd be able to save the first strike. I don't really know. I just thought maybe somebody might know on that. It is a beautiful coin. I can't really see any flaws with it, but it does concern me that it is rated NGC or PCGS. So, but it is a first strike, and the population on this first strike coin has not changed. It is gorgeous. So I don't know, guys. Beautiful coin. Let me know what you think below in the comments section. And just something to check into, and I'll post the link to that article so you guys can see it. But I guess we should be mindful of population, and I don't know, just maybe proceed with caution when you're buying graded coins or you're sending coins in to be graded. It doesn't seem to be an issue with NGC, but they're going to have to, you know, do something because it could affect NGC as well. But there it is. There's my beautiful Libertad. And 2 pickups for my Wedgetail Eagles 2016. And at any rate, the video's long enough. I appreciate you guys watching. Please remember to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and go make it a great rest of your day.